Hello, and welcome back to another helpful and interesting episode of Super English Talks, the channel that helps you learn English while also learning something useful for life. I'm really happy you're here with me today. Thank you for joining me. Whether you're at home, walking outside, driving, or just relaxing, I hope this podcast becomes part of your daily English practice. Here, we speak slowly and clearly. We use simple English so you can listen, understand, and improve your speaking every day. Today's topic: what is real success? This is an important question that many people think about. Maybe you've asked yourself before, am I successful? Or, what does success really mean? Some people think success means having a lot of money. Others think it means being famous or living in a big house. But is that all there is? Is that what true success really means? Today, we will look deeper into this question. Many people chase success, but they don't always know what they're looking for. Sometimes we work very hard and feel tired, but we still don't feel happy. We reach goals, but we don't feel peace inside. Why is that? Maybe it's because we're chasing the wrong idea of success, one that comes from society or other people, not from ourselves. So, in this episode, we'll try to understand what real success is and how we can find it in our own lives. This episode is not just for learning English. It's also for helping you think about your life. You will learn some new English words. Practice listening to clear and slow speech. Understand and talk about success in a deeper way. I'll give you examples, stories, and simple ideas to help you understand better. You can even practice speaking by repeating after me or talking about what success means to you. So, get ready for a helpful and interesting episode. By the end of this podcast, you will understand that real success is not just about what you have. It's about who you are, what you do, and how you feel inside. It's about living with purpose, peace, and passion. Are you ready to explore this with me? Let's begin. What most people think success means. Let's start by talking about what most people usually think success means. If you ask people around the world, what does it mean to be successful? Many will give similar answers. They might say a successful person is someone who has a lot of money, is rich or famous, owns a big house, drives an expensive car, has a high-paying job, has many followers on social media. These are the common ideas of success we hear and see every day. From a young age, we're taught to believe that success means reaching the top. For example, in school, we're told to get the best grades. At work, we're told to get promotions or earn more money. On TV and social media, we see people with perfect lives, big houses, fancy holidays, new clothes, and expensive things. These messages go into our minds and make us believe that this is what success looks like. So, without thinking deeply, we start to believe that to be successful, we must have all of these things. That's why so many people around the world define success in the same way. Is that real success? But now, let's stop and ask, is that real success? Is success only about money, fame, and things? Let's think about it. Many people who have money, a big house, or are famous still feel sad or empty inside. Some of them are not happy, even though they seem to have everything. That shows us something important. Success is not only about what you have. You can have a lot but still feel like something is missing. So, real success must be something deeper, something more than just money or fame. Real success is different for each person. What makes one person feel successful may not be the same for someone else. For example, a teacher may feel successful when they help students learn. A parent may feel successful when their child is healthy and happy. An artist may feel successful when they create something meaningful. Success is not the same for everyone. It depends on your values, your goals, and what matters most to you. Real success comes from inside. Real success comes from inside of you, not from the things you have. It means living a life that feels true, peaceful, and full of purpose. It means doing what you love, helping others, feeling proud of who you are, growing as a person, feeling peace and happiness in your heart. You don't need to be rich or famous to feel successful. You just need to feel good about the life you're living. When you live with purpose and kindness, when you learn and grow, when you feel happy inside, that is real success. Let's remember. Success is not just about money, fame, or things. It's about living with meaning, peace, and joy. It's about becoming the best version of yourself. Don't let society decide what success means for you. Take time to think, what does real success mean to me? Because when you understand your own meaning of success, you can start living a life that truly makes you happy. Let me give you a few simple examples. Let's look at some easy examples to help us understand this better. Example 1, David. David is 40 years old. He works at a big company and makes a lot of money. He drives an expensive car and lives in a big, beautiful house. From the outside, people say, "Wow, he is so successful." But what they don't see is this. David is always tired. He feels stressed and unhappy. He doesn't have time for his family. He feels lonely. He doesn't enjoy his job. Even though he has money and nice things, he doesn't feel good inside. So we must ask, is this real success? Example 2, Maria. Maria is a young woman who is very popular on social media. She has 1 million followers. Every day, she posts beautiful pictures of her travels, clothes, and fancy places. People comment things like, "You're living the dream." But behind the camera, Maria feels a lot of pressure. She always has to look perfect. She spends more time online than with real friends. Sometimes she feels sad, anxious, and empty. So again, we ask, is this real success or just the appearance of success? What these stories show us. These examples teach us something important. Many people think success means having more money, more things, or more followers. But these ideas often come from the outside world, from social media, from the news, from what other people say. They do not always come from our hearts. That's why so many people chase these things for years, only to find that they still don't feel happy. What's the problem? There is nothing wrong with wanting a good life. It's okay to work hard and earn money. But the problem starts when we think success is only about money, things, or popularity. When we measure success only by numbers, like how much money we make or how many people know us, we forget about what really matters. Peace of mind, love, purpose, inner happiness, a common belief. Many people, maybe even you, were taught that success means being at the top, having more than others, being better than others. But here's the truth. Real success is not a race. It's not about comparing your life to someone else's. It's not always about what people can see. Sometimes, success is something much deeper, something that others can't see, but you can feel inside. What's next? In the next part of this episode, we will talk about what real success really means. You may find it is very different from everything we've talked about so far. So stay with me, because this next part might change the way you think about success forever. What is real success? Now that we've talked about what most people think success means, let's ask the real question. What is real success? Real success is not just about what you have. It's about who you are, how you live, and how you feel inside. It's about living a life that feels right for you. A life that brings you peace, happiness, and purpose. Real success is different for everyone. Real success is not the same for every person. For some, it may mean being a kind and loving parent. For others, it may mean helping their community. For someone else, it could be doing work they enjoy, even if they don't make a lot of money. You don't need to be rich or famous to be successful. You just need to feel good about the life you are living. Ask yourself, do I feel proud of the person I am? Am I growing and learning? Do I treat others with kindness? Do I feel peace and joy inside? If you can say yes to these things, then you are already successful, even if the world doesn't see it. Real success is about how you live. Let's look at what real success often includes. Living with purpose, doing something that matters to you. Feeling peace inside, not always being stressed or worried. Being true to yourself, not pretending to be someone else. Helping others, making a positive difference in the world. Having strong relationships with family, friends, and community. Growing as a person, learning, improving, and becoming better each day. You can be a teacher, an artist, a nurse, a farmer, or anything else, and still be successful if you love what you do and live with meaning. Real success is quiet. Real success is often quiet. It's not always seen on TV or social media. Sometimes it's just in the small moments. A kind smile, helping a friend, learning from a mistake, taking care of yourself, being there for someone in need. These moments may look small, but they are big signs of true success. You get to decide. The best part is, you get to decide what success means for you. Not your school, not your job, not your friends, not social media. Just you. Take time to think about what really matters to you. What kind of life makes you feel happy and whole. That's where you'll find your own meaning of success. Real success is different for everyone. This question, what is real success, is not always easy to answer, because success is not the same for everyone. But we can still try to understand it in a simple way. Real success is not about what you have. It's about how you live, how you feel inside, who you become. It means living a life that is true to you. It's about waking up each day with peace in your heart, knowing you're doing something that matters to you. Success is about being, not just having. Real success is when you feel proud of who you are, not just proud of what you own. It's when your actions match your values. It's when you live in a way that makes you feel happy, healthy, whole. Some people think success must be something big or something you can show to the world. But often, real success happens quietly, inside your heart. You don't always see it on the outside. A simple example. Let's look at two people. One person is very rich. He owns a big company, but he is always tired, angry, and stressed. He doesn't enjoy his life. The other person is a teacher. She doesn't make a lot of money, but she loves her work. She helps her students. She laughs every day and sleeps peacefully at night. Now ask yourself, who is more successful? The world might say the rich man is more successful. But in real life, the teacher is living with joy, peace, and purpose. That is real success. Success is more than money or fame. Money and fame can be part of success, but they are not everything. You can have millions of dollars and still feel empty. You can be popular and still feel alone. Real success is not measured by how many things you have. It's measured by how deeply you live, how true you are to yourself, how well you connect with others. You define your own success. It's important to remember this. Real success is personal. It's different for each person. For one person, success might be starting a small business. For another, it might be raising happy children. For someone else, it might be learning something new or living in peace. And all of that is okay. You don't have to follow someone else's path. You can create your own. Stop comparing yourself. We often feel pressure to follow others. We compare our lives to friends, classmates, coworkers, or people online. But this can make us feel like we are not good enough. The truth is, if you follow someone else's idea of success, you might lose your own direction. Real success means listening to your heart and walking your own path. Ask yourself. To find real success, ask yourself, what makes me feel alive? What do I care about deeply? What kind of life do I want to live? Your answers might be different from others, and that's what makes your success special. You don't have to prove anything to the world. You just need to feel peace inside yourself. A final thought. So, as we end this part of the podcast, remember this. Real success is not outside of you. It starts inside you. It's not about having more. It's about being more. More kind, more true, more connected, more alive. That's the kind of success that brings real happiness and meaning to your life. What does success mean to you? Now, I want to ask you a personal question. What does success mean to you? Take a quiet moment to think about it. Forget what others say. Forget what you see in movies or on social media. Forget what the world tells you to want. Just listen to your own heart, because real success is different for everyone. Each person has their own dream. Each person has their own heart. Your success is special. That means your idea of success is special. It belongs to you and only you, and that's a beautiful thing. For some people, success means being a good parent. For others, it means helping their community. Some feel successful when they learn something new. Others feel it when they make someone smile. You don't need to be rich or famous to be successful. You just need to feel happy and proud of what you're doing. Ask yourself, what makes me feel proud? Is it being kind to others? Is it learning English? Is it helping my family? These things may seem small, but when they come from the heart, they are very big. Also ask, what do I love doing? Maybe you love painting, writing, cooking, teaching, listening to people, making children laugh. When you do something you love, something that makes you feel alive, you are already on the path to real success. The world's version versus your version. Sometimes the world tries to tell us what success looks like. Big houses, shiny cars, expensive clothes. But those are all outside things. Real success starts inside. It comes from being true to who you are. It comes from knowing what really matters to you. You are already growing. Let's say you're learning English right now. You might think, I'm not fluent yet. But guess what? You are already showing real success. Why? Because you are trying, improving, moving forward. That's real growth. That's real success. Success is many small steps. Success is not just one big goal. It's made of many small steps. Every time you are honest, every time you are kind, Every time you keep going, even when it's hard, you are successful. You are building a strong life. Don't compare, be yourself. Don't let others decide what success means for you. Don't compare yourself to other people. Don't chase things that don't bring you joy. Instead, listen to your heart. Ask, what do I value? What makes me feel full inside? What kind of life do I want to live? These questions will help you find your own real success. You are already on your journey. You are strong. You are growing. You are learning. You are already on your own beautiful journey. So again, I ask you from your heart, what does success mean to you? Take some time today to think about it. Write it down if you want. Talk about it with someone close to you. Your answer might surprise you and maybe even change your life. Signs of real success. Real success often shows itself in how you feel, how you live, and how you treat others. It's not always loud or big. Sometimes success is quiet but still strong. Let's talk about some true signs of real success in life. 1. You feel peaceful and thankful. One of the first signs of real success is feeling happy and peaceful inside. This doesn't mean you are always smiling or that your life is perfect. Everyone has problems, but real success gives you a sense of calm. You're not always rushing or comparing yourself with others. You feel okay with who you are. You sleep well at night. You wake up and feel thankful for your life. Example: think about a man who lives a simple life. He walks to work, spends time with his children, takes care of his health, and is kind to his neighbors. He may not be rich, but he feels peace inside. That is a big sign of real success. 2. You help others. Another sign of real success is that you care for others. When you are truly successful, you don't only think about yourself. You want to make the world a better place, even in small ways. Helping others brings deep happiness. It makes life feel more meaningful. You don't need money to help. Even small acts, like listening to a friend, helping someone learn, or sharing food, show success. Example: a woman teaches poor children for free in her village. She doesn't earn much, but every child she helps is a gift. Her heart is full. That is true success. 3. You grow every day. Real success doesn't mean being perfect. It means you try to become better, step by step. You learn from mistakes. You set small goals. You keep going even when it's hard. Example: someone wants to speak English better. They practice a little every day. They improve slowly, but they never give up. That is real success. You're growing. Growth means your life has direction and meaning. 4. You do what you love. Another sign of real success is doing something that brings you joy. This doesn't mean you have a perfect life or dream job, but you find time for things that make you feel alive, even a little each day. Example: a man works in an office during the day. In the evening, he plays music. That music gives him energy and joy. That's a form of success, doing something that feeds your soul. 5. You have good relationships. Success is not just for you to enjoy alone. It becomes more beautiful when shared with others. Real success means having good relationships with people you trust, people who support you, and people who feel safe with you. You spend time with family and friends. You talk, laugh, and grow together. Example: a woman doesn't earn much money, but every night she has dinner with her family, talks with her children, and takes care of her parents. That's real success: connection, love, and care. Final thoughts. These signs of success are not always what the world celebrates. You might not see them on social media or in the news, but they are real, deep, and powerful. They are signs that you are living a good, meaningful life, even if the world doesn't notice. Are you already successful? Now that we've talked about the signs of real success, you might ask yourself, am I already successful? And the answer might surprise you. Maybe you don't have a big house. Maybe you don't have a high-paying job or thousands of followers online. But still, you might be living a life that is filled with real success. Do you wake up feeling thankful? Do you try to be kind? Do you care for others? Are you learning and growing, even a little each day? If you said yes to any of these, then you are already successful in your own way. Success is not a finish line. Success is not a race. It's not a final place you reach and then stop. Real success is a journey, step by step, moment by moment. It's about how you live today, how you treat others, and how you feel when you look at your own life. You don't have to wait to become successful someday. You can start seeing your own success right now. Celebrate your small wins. Sometimes, we forget to celebrate the small victories. Finishing a book, learning a new word in English, helping someone in need, saying something kind, smiling even on a hard day. These small things are not small at all. They are proof that you are growing. Real success is made of these little moments that show your heart, your strength, and your growth. Your life, your success. So, don't wait for someone else to tell you that you are successful. Don't wait for the world to notice. Instead, look at your own life. See the good things you are already doing. Feel proud of how far you've come. Know that your life has meaning, even if others don't see it, because you see it. And that's what matters. You are enough. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be rich. You don't need to be famous. You just need to be yourself. To live with love, kindness, and truth. That is real success. Why do people chase fake success? Sometimes people chase fake success because they want to feel accepted. They want others to like them. They want to prove they are enough. But the truth is, when you chase fake success, you often lose yourself. You forget what truly makes you happy. You live for other people's approval, not your own peace. That's why fake success can feel heavy. You are always trying, always pushing, always pretending. And inside, you feel tired, empty, and confused. Real success is freedom. Real success gives you freedom. Freedom to be yourself. Freedom to choose how you live. Freedom to follow what matters to you. When you live with real success, you don't need to impress anyone. You don't need to chase shiny things. You just live your truth with love, peace, and honesty. That kind of success is quiet, but powerful. It makes you feel proud, strong, and alive. How to tell the difference? Here's a simple way to know the difference between real and fake success. Fake success is about how things look. Real success is about how things feel. Ask yourself, do I feel peaceful inside? Am I doing what matters to me? Do I have time for the people I love? Am I being honest with myself? Am I proud of the way I live, even if no one sees it? If your answer is yes, then you are already living real success. No matter how it looks on the outside, you have a choice. The best part is this: you always have a choice. You can stop chasing fake success. You can start building a life that feels real. You can choose peace over pressure. You can choose meaning over image. You can choose to live your own truth. And that's the beginning of a truly successful life. What kind of success do you want? Many people think, if I look successful, people will love me. But that kind of thinking often leads to stress and sadness. You try to look perfect all the time. You focus on what others think. And slowly, you forget what truly matters to you. But when you choose real success, you may not always get praise or attention, but you feel peace inside. You feel proud, even if no one says, "Good job." You know in your heart that you are doing the right thing. It's okay to want a nice house or a good job. There's nothing wrong with those things. But if you have all that and still feel empty, maybe you are chasing the wrong kind of success. Ask yourself, do I feel happy inside? Am I proud of how I live? Am I doing something that matters? These are the real questions. Next time you see someone with a fancy car or big job, don't assume they are truly successful.
Ask,
Are they happy? Are they at peace?
more importantly, ask,
What kind of success do I want? Real success lasts. Fake success can disappear quickly. Money can be lost. Fame can fade. Jobs can change. But real success, the kind that comes from living with love, truth, and purpose, that kind of success stays with you no matter what happens. How to find your own real success. Let's now talk about something important. How can you find your own real success? We all have different lives, different dreams, different goals, and different paths. That's why success looks different for everyone, and that's okay. The most important thing is to live a life that feels right for you, a life that brings peace, joy, and meaning. Step 1. Know what really matters to you. Start by asking yourself, what makes me happy? What makes me feel proud? What kind of life do I want to live? For some people, helping others brings happiness. For others, it might be spending time with family, creating something, learning, or teaching. Don't just follow what others say is great. Listen to your heart. When you know what's truly important to you, that's when your real success journey begins. Step 2. Set small and meaningful goals. Many people think success only comes from big achievements, like becoming rich or famous. But real success often begins with small steps. For example, if you want to be a writer, start by writing 1 page each day. If you want to be healthy, begin by walking 20 minutes every morning.
Small goals are easier to reach.
Each step you take builds confidence and brings joy. And slowly, they move you closer to the life you want. Step 3. Keep learning and growing. Life is always changing. You'll face new problems and new lessons. That's why it's important to never stop learning. You can read books, listen to podcasts,
Take a course.
talk to people who inspire you. Learning helps you grow, not just in knowledge, but in wisdom and strength. This personal growth is a big part of real success. Step 4. Focus on your journey. In today's world, it's easy to compare yourself with others. You might see someone on social media with a perfect life, a good job, a happy family, a lot of followers, and feel like you're not enough. But remember, you are not them.
They are not you.
Everyone is on a different path. You don't need to run their race. Just walk your own path with courage and honesty. Success is not a competition. It's a personal journey. Step 5. Be kind and honest. Real success is not just about what you get. It's also about who you become. Ask yourself, am I kind? Am I honest? Do I treat people with respect? Do I help others when I can? These things may not make you rich, but they make you a good human being. And in the end, that is more valuable than anything. Real success is being true to yourself. When you live with kindness and honesty, people trust you. They enjoy being around you. And most importantly, you feel good inside. That is real success. Let's look at a simple example. A man in a small bakery. Imagine a man who works in a small bakery. He wakes up early every day to bake fresh bread and cakes. He does it with love and care. He smiles at every customer. He remembers their names. He helps his neighbors whenever he can. He earns enough for a simple life. He's not rich. He's not famous. But he's happy. He feels proud of his work. He loves his family. And he treats everyone with kindness. That man is successful because he is living a life that is true for him. A woman who chose love over status. Now think about a woman who left her big city job to take care of her sick parents in a small village. She doesn't make much money now. She doesn't have a big title or a fancy home. But every day, she wakes up and helps the people she loves. She cooks. She cleans. She listens and cares. Her life is simple, but her heart is full of peace. This is also real success. How you can start living your own real success. You might wonder, how can you begin your journey toward real success? Start by looking inside yourself. Ask, what really matters to me? What kind of life do I want to live? What kind of person do I want to become? Then, set small, meaningful goals. Learn something new every day. Grow slowly, step by step. Don't compare your life to others. Be kind. Be honest. And most importantly, be yourself. Because real success is not far away. It's already inside you. You just need to discover it one step at a time. A final reminder. Real success is not about being the best. It's about being your best. It's not about being perfect. It's about being real. When you live in a way that matches your values. When your life brings peace to your heart. That is the greatest success of all. A real-life story. Anna, the teacher. Let me share a short and simple true story. This story is not about a rich businessman or a famous celebrity. It's about a woman named Anna. Anna is not rich, but she found her own real success in a quiet, beautiful way. Anna's life. Anna lives in a small town. She is a school teacher. She teaches young children how to read and write. Every morning, she wakes up early and walks to school. It's not a big school. The building is old. The classrooms are small. There's no air conditioning, no smart boards or computers. But Anna doesn't mind. She loves her job. Anna's kindness. Anna has been a teacher for 20 years. In that time, she has helped hundreds of children learn, grow, and dream. Most of her students come from poor families. Some come to school without breakfast. Some don't have proper shoes. But in Anna's classroom, they feel happy, safe, and loved. She teaches with care. She uses songs, pictures, and stories to make learning fun. She listens to her students. She smiles every day. She helps them when they're sad or confused. She believes in them, even when no one else does. Many of her students say, I want to be a teacher like Anna when I grow up. Anna's true success. If you looked at Anna's life from the outside, you might not say she's successful. She doesn't have a big house. She doesn't drive a fancy car. She doesn't travel to different countries. But look closer, and you'll see the truth. She is loved. She is respected. She is making a difference. She is at peace. That is real success. Conclusion. What real success truly means. Real success is personal. It's different for every person. You don't have to follow what the world tells you. You can find your own path. In this episode, We explored the signs of real success. Feeling calm and happy in your heart, helping others, growing every day, doing what you love, building strong relationships with family and friends. We used real-life examples to show what real success looks like in a simple, honest way. Real versus fake success. We also talked about the difference between real and fake success. Fake success looks good on the outside, but inside, it brings stress and emptiness. Real success might be small or quiet, but it brings peace and joy to your heart. Even if no one notices it, you feel it. And that feeling matters more than anything. How to find your own success. You can start by asking yourself, what truly matters to me? What kind of life do I want? What small steps can I take today? Then, keep learning, keep growing, be kind, be honest, and walk your own path. That is the best way to move forward. A story that reminds us what really matters. We ended with the beautiful story of Anna, a school teacher. She doesn't have money or fame, but she changes lives. She teaches children. She gives them love, hope, and support. And she feels happy and at peace with her life. Anna is a perfect example of someone who found real success in her own way. A final message just for you. Before we finish, I want to leave you with this one strong message. Real success is not something you can see. It is something you feel. It's not about what you show to the world. It's about what you carry in your heart. When you live with purpose, kindness, and truth, you are already successful, even if the world doesn't see it. So, my dear listener, I want to ask you, what does success mean to you? Forget what the world says. Close your eyes. Listen to your heart. What do you truly want? What makes you feel alive? What brings you peace? That is your first step to finding your real success. And remember, it's okay if your journey is slow. It's okay to take small steps. It's okay to change your mind. The most important thing is this. Stay true to yourself. Never give up on your values. Thank you. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of Super English Talks. I hope you learned something useful. I hope you now see success in a different way. And I hope you feel more confident in your English, too. Remember, your English journey is also a kind of success. Every word you learn is a step forward. Every effort you make is proof that you are growing. If you enjoyed this podcast, please share it with a friend. Leave a comment, subscribe, and follow our channel for more episodes. We are here to help you grow in English and in life. Take care, keep learning, and always follow your heart. See you next time on Super English Talks.
Goodbye and thank you.